Yo, what's happening, guys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today Equinox Prime has just dropped, and I want to tell you guys the easiest way to farm her, where to get her relics from, all that type of good stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. Doesn't she look beautiful? Before we go any further, doesn't she look beautiful? And guys, don't forget, if this does help you, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future game reviews, more Warframe content, and all that type of good stuff. Turn them notifications on. And but without further ado, let's get into it. She looks gorgeous. So we are going to go over to our codex to start with, guys. We're going to go over to our relics and arcane section here, and we are going to search for the Warframe that we are looking for. In this case, Equinox Prime. So we now know the Equinox Prime parts are in the Axie K5, the Lith M4, the Miso E2, and the Miso M3. So in the Axie K5, we have got the Equinox Prime blueprint. In the Lith M4, we have got the Equinox Prime chassis, and that is the bronze drop. In the Miso E2, that's going to be the gold drop, and that is the Equinox Prime systems in the Miso E2. And in the Miso M3, we've got the new optics. But where are we going to find these relics? Well, let me teach you a few tips and tricks on the easiest place to farm relics for every particular set. And hopefully, you're going to guys be able to use this to make tons of platinum. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, guys, and a real good trick is to always use as much standing as you've got with any of your syndicates. So it doesn't matter which three or which two or which one you're with. If you've maxed it out, go in there and go to offerings and pick up as many relic packs as you can. If you do a lot of syndicate missions, you can also go to the relays, give in your tokens for extra standing, and use those to get even more relic packs. And then hopefully that we're going to nick a few new decent parts out of there. We've got the Stradivar in there straight away. Lovely of the jubblies. Thibodeau in there as well. Where else we got? Nope, nothing decent in that one. Nothing this. Oh, hang on. There we go. We got one of the Lith M4s that we needed. So, fingers crossed, these are going to be what you can get a great deal many relics really, really quickly and get ahead of the curve straight away. See, Equinox Prime Systems. If you're lucky enough to get that, make it Radiant, go into trade chat or go into recruitment chat, sorry, and see if you can run a rad share. If you don't have any standing whatsoever, well, we're going to need to farm. So, two good places to check straight away are the bounties. You either want to check the bounties on Fortuna for the Orb Valus, and you want to check the bounties on Earth in Cetus. If they've got any of the relics that you're specifically looking for, my advice would be to start there. If not, it all depends on what type of relic you're going for. So for Lith relics, you can either do low level excavation missions, which are going to give you a lot of Lith relics, or you can go across to the Orokin Derelict. Now if you go across to the Orokin Derelict, the ODD and the ODS, so the Orokin Derelict Defense and the Orokin Derelict Survival, are very, very well known to give you a ton of Lith relics in the A rotation. Now, if you don't know what the A rotation is, the way that the Warframe rewards are given out is done on AABC, which means 5 minutes and 10 minutes, or 5 waves and 10 waves is your A rotation. So your A rotation, stay for 10 minutes in the survival, get out, go back in. Same with the Derelict Defense. If you've got a Speedver or maybe an Ember, you're going to blitz through that fairly quickly. So, for the Miso Relics, now keep in mind Equinox has got 2 Miso Relics. I am going to recommend you either go to IO, which is a defense mission. Again, Miso Relics are given out in the A rotation. Or you want to go down to Saturna, especially Saturn, especially if you are trying to get some Orokin cells as well. You can go off to Helena. It's a really, really popular defense mission, really good for power leveling, really good for picking up Orokin cells, and in this case, really good for the predominant thing that we need it for, the Miso Relics. Now, last but certainly not least is the E Relic. The E Relic is probably one of the most difficult ones to get. The places that I'd recommend farming for them would be either Sedna on Hydron. Again, you can get them in the B and the C rotation, or probably the most popular and the quickest way to get them would be Zinni on Eris. Now, keep in mind, with them being in the B and the C rotation, in an Inception, you need to make sure you are staying till wave 3 and 4. All right, so clear off wave 3 and 4. You should be able to pick them out. But with the Axes especially, try the harder level bounties. There should be a lot more chance of getting that specific relic. So with the bounties, where they have the upper hand, is you know exactly what relic you're going for, as opposed to if you're going to the Orokin Derelict, you've got all the relics in play that you might get one of each. You know, you might get one of, as opposed to, you know for a fact, if you get a relic, you're gonna get that one. So that covers all you need to know about the relics and where to farm them for Equinox Prime. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't just work for Equinox Prime. This works for any frame that you're going for. Search your codex, find out what relics you want, then farm that specific relic retrospectively, crack it. As always, goes without saying, try and do it with your mates, your clan mates, anyone like that, because then you can rad share afterwards. So if you all get the same, you're all going to get the same reward from these missions. So if you're farming as a group, all of a sudden, boom, one relic becomes 4. You turn that into Radiant. You've got a much, much better chance of hitting the reward that you want. So fingers crossed, guys. I hope you all bang out loads of Equinox Prime sets today. Make that platinum. Keep in mind, the price is going to start dipping massively over the next few days. So sell, sell, sell. Make that P, baby. And yeah, enjoy. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn them notifications on. If you could do me a massive favour, leave a like, leave a comment, and I wish all your farming successes. Until the next time, baby, I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.